Come on, relax and just enjoy the show. We got you here on Straight Talk. Don't be lying, yes, you already know. We got you here on Straight Talk, yeah. We got you grooving. Let us know how you doing. We keep it live right here on Straight Talk with Riccardo Montgomery.
Welcome to the Straight Talk with your boy Riccardo Montgomery, aka the voice of the gospel community. Hanging out with you on this day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Got a great show lined up y'all today. We got the Thomases coming on the show. We talking to Tammy and Will Thomas today. Will has his new music coming out. Tammy has her new book that's out. So we're going to talk about the book and we're going to talk about his music. And then we're going to dive into a little bit of what their relationship is all about. Try to continue to build these marriages out here. But I hope you had a great Memorial Day weekend. If your Memorial Day was, filled with barbecue, but shout out to all our men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice for us to have the freedoms that we do have here. We should give them their honor and their respect. That's what it was all about. Let's not forget what Memorial Day is about. It's about remembering the ones who gave their life so we can have the freedoms that we do have here in these United States. But there was also a lot of great things going on too. Shout out to my man Roger That for his Live Loud show that was on last Friday. And then also shout out to GT Dime for Good Vibes. Those things there, if you are a person here who are just looking to showcase some talent, but you don't want to be like on the big stage, you just want to try your stuff out, see how you do, give yourself a chance. Good Vibes is a great place for that. Good Vibes is a great place for that. You can go and you can sign your name up, go on stage, sing your song, see how it feels. If you wrote a song, if you wrote poetry, if you like to tell jokes, or if you're a musician and you're like, man, I just want a show. Somebody give me a show. You just let them know. Hey, I just want to get out there. It's family fun, so make sure your stuff is family friendly. Better yet, make sure it's on the Christian side of family friendly. So some people think, family friendly, you can get away with certain words, and but if you look at it on the Christian side, you're like, I ain't gonna use that word because there'll be little kids up in there. So it's all family wholesome content. So if you're looking for a place to go and just enjoy some local talent and see some local people, and you want to take your kids because you don't have a babysitter, Good Vibes is the place to go. I'm not trying to do a commercial for them. I'm just letting you know like what's out there. And then it's June now, so it's Music Appreciation Month. So we're going to talk about the history of music here in Omaha, starting not this week because we have Will and the Thomases on this week, but the following week we're going to start bringing in some guys you haven't heard from in a while, guys, ladies, people who know the Omaha music scene, and we want to dive into, what the change was for as not only just Christian music, but family-oriented content music here. Because I haven't been here for a long time. We all know that, but there's a lot of talent here, and there's a lot of great people here, and I really do feel like if we get behind these people and support them, then they can go off and do amazing things in the world and really put Omaha on the map, but take it over the top, and maybe that's what Christ has got me here for, is to help showcase and find those people and put them out there. So Will Thomas is one of them. Amazing music. His wife is another who has a children's book that's really unique, and I can't wait for her to tell you about that. But we're going to go on into it, man. I got some music here for you. We're going to drop into some music, then come right back and enjoy some time with the Thomases. You listen to Straight Talk right here with your boy Riccardo Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of gospel radio, right here on AM 660 and 106.7, the Heartland's Christian voice. And we're going to do it up right here with this song right here. So y'all be right here. Y'all be right here. I got to be. Why you let me do that, Devin? Devin, why you let me just talk like that? You got to correct me on that, man. Making me go off script. All right, y'all. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk right after this. Entrepreneurs want to sell more, build better relationships, and grow your bottom line? In today's competitive environment, businesses must attract more customers, generate new sales, and increase cash flow. Well, here's your solution. Try iTex. iTex is one of the largest cashless marketplaces in North America, generating over 250 million in transactions annually. Using iTex can generate new customers, new sales, and improve your bottom line. So visit itex.com and register now, or call 402-592-2918 for more information. iTex, changing people's lives, one barter at a time. Maid Brigade is your top choice for a full range of cleaning. Our expert house cleaners help you claim back time so you can spend time on what's important to you. Our professional staff is screened, trained, and insured to handle any request that comes our way, from regular or deep cleaning to new construction and move-out cleanings. Maid Brigade is a Christian-based cleaning company that is locally owned and green certified. Give us a call at 402-991-9652 for a free estimate and get 20% off just by referring Straight Talk. Maid Brigade is also looking for new people to hire, so just go to our website at www.maidbrigade.com. Maid Brigade, we are your trusted house cleaners.
Hi, I'm Will Stephanie, founder of Oracle Insurance Agency. I'd like to welcome you to our family-owned agency, and with our agency, we like to treat you like family. We're currently at our Omaha location. We have 2 other locations, one in Gilbert, Arizona, also one in Rapid City, South Dakota. Our unified goal as agency is to build a relationship with our clients and be a positive light in the communities we serve. As your independent agency, our mission is to be your calm in the storm with all that happens in insurance. We do that by finding out about what keeps you up at night and find solutions to help you sleep soundly, knowing that you have things taken care of and protected if that storm were to hit. Secondly, we also like keeping up with your changing needs by making sure your coverages are up to date with the best carrier for the best price. That's the benefit of being with an independent agency like Oracle Insurance. Give us a call so we can get to know you and see how we can help protect you from those storms.
It's like we start our day off with Jesus Christ. We kind of set our minds.
Welcome back to the show, y'all. Hanging out with me in the studio. I told y'all about them in the beginning. At first, it was gonna be like, separate, but somehow, some way, God has made it come together. 2 becomes 1. Don't get me preaching in here. Somebody go ahead and take that collection plate there. Put the Cash App up. Devin, put the Cash App up so we can get this money. No, I'm just kidding. But welcome back to the show, y'all. You listen to the KCRO 660 AM and 106.7, the Heartland's Christian Voice, and I'm your host, your guide, your best friend, your cousin, your nephew, your uncle, granddaddy, all that. Riccardo Montgomery. Hanging out with me is the Thomases. I got Will and Tammy in here. How y'all doing today?
Good.
Welcome to Straight Talk.
Glad to be here.
I'm glad to have
be
y'all.
Here.
First thing first is congratulations.
Thank you,
to
sir.
you. But congratulations to you too.
Thank you.
I mean, you guys are doing stuff, man. I'm loving getting.
Trying.
I love getting couples in here who are just doing amazing work.
Thank you.
For
God
Christ
be the glory.
and in the community.
Yes.
I mean, because it makes me feel good. Me and my wife, we sit there and be like, thank you, Jesus, because we ain't the only ones.
Right.
But Tammy, so you wrote a book.
Yes.
You have a children's book that's out.
Yes.
And we'll get to Will in a minute. We've heard about him before. We'll get to him. But first thing first, tell us about the book. What's the name of it? When did it come out?
The name of it is Kendall and Bailey's Playday Adventure. and it's about a only child that looks at her cocker spaniel pet as her best friend. I have an only child, one daughter, and at times she would get lonely and everything. But pets usually kind of the children look at their pets like their best friend and like a playmate. So I kind of went that route. It actually came out February of this year. Actually, yeah, that's when I published it. But I've been working on it for a while. But
yeah, that's my next question. So, what made you write this? I mean, obviously, you had an only child,
right.
But it's something a little bit more in there to make you go ahead and write the book. 'Cause it's been a while. This book's supposed to have been out years ago, right?
Exactly. So it started when I was searching and trying to find books for my daughter. As she was growing up when she was younger, and I never could find like representation of African American children books, and it kind of gave me an urge of like maybe you need to solve this problem by writing a book. And so years went by and everything, and then I started working for this nonprofit organization that focus was on early childhood development, and I remember picking up a book, and it was Spike Lee's actually, Please Baby Please, and it featured an African American main character, and that just kind of sparked more of me to go ahead on and move forward with writing the book. So
all right,
yeah,
it's kind of funny how at each level, because you're right. Like when we were growing up, it wasn't that many children books, right?
No.
For the Black community, and we're not just picking on the Black community.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying it's just wasn't a lot of children books out there.
Representation, right?
And so, and compared to now, so it seems like now it's like, oh, there's a few of them out there.
Right.
But when you're coming up, it's like it just stays in your brain. Like, where is that connect? I mean, because there wasn't that many African American cartoons, wasn't that many?
Right, you're right.
This and that, things that we have plenty of now.
Exactly.
So, with that, what authors did you look up to coming up? Like, what were some authors that like inspired you, like to really be into writing and
So, like I said, that Spike Lee book that kind of sparked it. So I can say I can look up to him because when I picked up that book and actually held it, it was kind of like, so yeah, it is possible for you to go ahead and, as a reminder to write the book. And the other author, I would say her name is Crystal Bates Swan, and she is a self-publishing female author, and she didn't have any experience or anything, and so that kind of gave me and she's doing very well. And so I started just kind of researching her and taking her courses. So I kind of look at her as my book writing, self-publishing mentor, because she gave me all the foundations and the information on how to self-publish my book and the confidence to do so. And so I just took her courses, and the rest is history.
I like that. I like that. Now we're gonna go over to your husband real quick.
Okay.
Because some people, they know his voice.
Yes.
As he sings. But I don't know if they know his voice for his on air radio. Like here at KCRO and Straight Talk with Riccardo Montgomery, we play this song called Testify.
Yes, sir.
And first thing I got to say is I love the video.
Oh,
are you in that vehicle right now?
No.
Not yet.
That's the car. That car is cool,
different.
man. That car. It was what kind of vehicle? That's like Corvette, right?
Corvette, the C8. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing was nice. I said, man, I wouldn't shoot nothing else. I just sit on the car too. Dog.
I'm a car dude, man. So
And see, that's what we finna do today. We finna dive into the artist.
Okay. Yes, sir.
But no, you have a new song that's coming out.
Yes.
Or should be out by now. I think when is the date?
So the new song is called Free.
Right.
And it's featuring my youngest sister, actually, Shawnee. And we did the video about a week ago, so it should be dropping in a couple of weeks. Yeah, as soon as I get it, it's out. I'm going to push it. So
you pushing it here, right?
Yes, sir.
Exclusively on Straight Talk.
Yes,
then
sir.
everybody else can have it. That's what I'm talking
You got it.
That's what I'm talking. I got to get the exclusive.
You got it.
I got to have it. No, but what got you into music, man?
I come from a musical family, so church boys started singing
Church boy.
all day. So started singing when I was young. So I mean, as far as what got me into music, I would just say I was born into it. I've been singing since knee high, at church in the choir. Same song you hear all the time from a lot of the artists. But yeah, that's what got me into it, and just developing the love for it. Like even when I was in school, I got into the chorus at my local high school, and loved that, and it just became a dream for me when I went to a Jodeci concert. Actually, that was the first concert I ever went to.
I'm just kidding.
That was the first concert I ever went to, and when I just being in the when they came out, I was like, I think I can do this. You know what I mean? I think that might be.
Now,
and then I went all.
Was it the ooh yeah, or was it?
Gonna hit it.
Something like that.
Okay, I was just saying. I was just wondering, like,
Yeah,
was it the ooh yeah? But like, anybody can do the ooh yeah. I can do that.
It was just like their confidence. It wasn't even like so much the music. It was just like when they came out, and then the crowd's reaction, and that was my first concert. Other than that, I had just been in church, so. You don't get that same type of typically.
Well, I mean, pastor anniversary you do, but you got to be the pastor.
Pretty much, right? So just the crowd reaction, and then obviously, that was my favorite group back in the day, So it just sparked that in me, like I think I can do that,
That's dope.
Yeah, and I went full circle,
We all
full
did.
circle.
We all did.
And now, God's timing. I'm here, so.
And if you didn't go full circle, you wouldn't have met this young lady here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And God just brings it back together. He's like,
Yes,
do your
sir.
thing. Come on back over here. I got something for you.
Absolutely.
Something
Because I
better
was
for you.
praying for a saved husband. Yeah.
You better go.
God did it.
Don't get me started. Y'all can make me change my whole show. You sitting there talking about some, I was
Right.
praying for a save.
Yes.
I was telling everybody else, you better go on.
Yeah.
You better go on. I'm looking for a save, man. I ain't got time for you. You better
Yes.
go.
And that's a whole nother testimony in its own. Yeah.
Yes, it is. But we can play around with that. But
Yeah.
listen to your music. I mean, because you sound just like me. The only difference is you can sing. I can't. I grew up in the church, church boy. I was sitting next to grandma, so all I got was, peppermints and hallmark. Like it was just that beautiful smell of you sitting up front with older ladies, the elders of the church, the mothers of the church, and you can't do nothing. You just got to sit still.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look around the wrong way and you get slapped.
Mm-hmm.
But that's beautiful, man. Just to hear that you heard the music, stuck with the music, went away, but saw something that God needs you to see to give you the confidence to go and push His word.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a beautiful thing. And I don't think we give enough credit for what God does, even when we go away, because sometimes we make it sound like it's a bad thing, but sometimes it's the way God has your life set up so that you can be what you need to be. Like me, I was in broadcast television for so many years, and I just thought that's where I'd be at. But then God flipped it at a certain point and said, all that talent that I've let you learn, I need you to do it over here.
Right.
And now you have a beautiful family. You got the wife. Y'all got books. She got books. Well, book. I'm speaking it.
It's
Books.
Yes.
You got
coming.
songs.
Yeah.
It just works together to where you guys can work together and be there for each other, because once whatever you do takes off, it opens up for her. Whatever you do takes off, it opens up for him.
Exactly.
And I'm speaking the same thing for me and my wife. And then you're there to support each other, and that means more than anything, right?
Exactly.
I mean, because if you don't have your number one fan, and if you're not each other's number one fan, it's harder to get this done. So I'm skipping over a question. I'm going to this question here.
Okay.
You two do two different things, but you're there for each other. How does that work? How do you help each other in each other's field? Because I mean, like, writing songs is a short version of writing a book, but it's a little different. And writing a book is a short version of writing a song, but it's a little different because there's no melody in the book. But everything has to work the right way. So how do you two work to help each other, you know, in those moments where it's kind of, you get writer's block or something like that?
We kind of bounce off of each other, bounce our ideas off of each other. Even though we have our own endeavors, and we actually have a couple of more small businesses also. But we just pretty much like support each other with, you know, our goals and our desires, you know, if like, okay, ideas, you know, it's like encourage each other, you know. What do you
I love it.
Yeah, I agree. You know, I'll have a new idea or a beat. You know, sometimes I get beats and I say, "What you think about this beat?" And then I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna use it." No, I'm just playing.
No, he's not. But no, he's.
But you know, like, or even a song. You know, like she has her favorite song on the album. You know, so yeah, I just think that it's just like you would do with any friend. You know, like, hey, what do you think about this? Song or this outfit, you know, whatever it is, you know, you just run it by the other person to get their opinion. Sometimes you go with it. Sometimes you stick with what you feel, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's all it is. Just communication too, you know, especially with the schedules and everything that's going on. You know, I am a working artist, so, you know.
There you go.
So yeah, just balancing and trying to balance by communicating and just being available, you know, or trying to be available when you can, you know.
And supportive, yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. We're going to play Will Thompson's song right here, y'all, right now.
Okay.
Mr. Testify up in the
talk
house.
about it.
Let's do it. Can I testify? And we're going to be right back because I'm going to tell you something before you got to the studio that your wife was doing
Okay.
that'll make you happy. At least I think it will. But she was just a giggling away when we was talking about you.
Okay.
So I gotta tell you about that, man. We'll be right back with more Testify right here on Straight Talk.
Yes,
I got the Thomases in the house. We'll be right back with more right after this. Maid Brigade is your top choice for a full range of cleaning. Our expert house cleaners help you claim back time so you can spend time on what's important to you. Our professional staff is screened, trained, and insured to handle any request that comes our way, from regular or deep cleaning to new construction and move-out cleanings. Maid Brigade is a Christian-based cleaning company that is locally owned and green certified. Give us a call at 402-991-9652 for a free estimate and get 20% off just by referring Straight Talk. Maid Brigade is also looking for new people to hire, so just go to our website at www.maidbrigade.com. Maid Brigade, we are your trusted house cleaners. Entrepreneurs want to sell more, build better relationships, and grow your bottom line? In today's competitive environment, businesses must attract more customers, generate new sales, and increase cash flow. Well, here's your solution. Try iTex. iTex is one of the largest cashless marketplaces in North America, generating over 250 million in transactions annually. Using iTex can generate new customers, new sales, and improve your bottom line. So visit itex.com and register now, or call 402-592-2918 for more information. iTex, changing people's lives, one barter at a time. Welcome to the all-new Straight Talk with your boy, Riccardo Montgomery. Send me your music videos for all the independent artists out there. Would love to play it right here on this show. Just send it to straighttalk873@gmail.com. I'm your boy, Riccardo Montgomery, and we're here for you to get all your music out there to the world. So let's do it. Send it to me. I got you.
Hi, I'm Will Scuffany, founder of Oracle Insurance Agency. I'd like to welcome you to our family-owned agency. And with our agency, we like to treat you like family. We're currently at our Omaha location. We have 2 other locations, one in Gilbert, Arizona, also one in Rapid City, South Dakota. Our unified goal as agency is to build a relationship with our clients and be a positive light in the communities we serve. As your independent agency, our mission is to be your calm in a storm with all that happens in insurance. We do that by finding out about what keeps you up at night and find solutions to help you sleep soundly, knowing that you have things taken care of and protected if that storm were to hit. Secondly, we also like keeping up with your changing needs by making sure your coverages are up to date with the best carrier for the best price. That's the benefit of being with an independent agency like Oracle Insurance. Give us a call so we can get to know you and see how we can help protect you from those storms.
It's like we start our day off with Jesus Christ. We kind of set our minds.
Straight Talk with Riccardo Montgomery.
Welcome back to Straight Talk with your boy Riccardo Montgomery. Hanging out with me today is the Thomases. I got Will and Miss Tammy in the studio with us.
Thanks for having
And
us.
Will, like I said, before we went to your song in the break, I was telling you how your wife was giggling. I picked this up because my wife used to tell me, "Boy, you make me giggle." And I was, so we was talking about, your music and how good it is and stuff. But then I also said that, when you win an award, you got to make sure that you say that she's your number one fan. And she started laughing. She was like, "He showed better." He showed better. I said, because the only person she gonna allow go above her is the baby. Is the kid. That's it. The kids that's it. You can't thank nobody else. So I just want to throw that out there, man. That you got when you win, that you gonna notice, and she got record now. That you got to say she number one.
Yeah, I already know.
Well, let's get back to the book. So, Miss Tammy, you wrote a book,
Yes.
children's book, and what's the name? Give me the name one more time.
Kendall and Bailey's Playday Adventure.
Now, you said what you was telling about with the stories that you had one daughter at the time, and then you got a puppy.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's kind of like the same thing when you said that. It's like the same thing my wife just did to me last year. She was like, "Well, we have this 4-year-old, and all the other kids are over 20, so she's kind of like by herself. She's like, we need a puppy," and I'm like, forever, like no, because I'm not going to be the one clean up behind her. But now that we got the puppy, I see what you kind of like what you was talking about.
Built-in playmate.
Exactly, and so those two just go back and forth. I can't even get onto her. Like if I get onto her, here comes this little puppy coming up here talking about, so what you doing?
Yes.
We in trouble together, so you got to get on to me too. But tell us about the process of writing this book. Was it challenging? And then, how can we encourage younger people to get more into books? Because I mean, in our community, we use the word culture, but in our community, getting to books is just still a hard thing to get to because everybody want to get onto the tablets or go on the streaming services, YouTubes, and all these different things, and they want to watch everything.
Right.
But no one wants to take the time to say, "Hey, here's a book.
Right.
Let's read this book."
Right. It was pretty challenging to get started as a self-publishing author because you have to wear all the hats. You're responsible for everything, and like I said, I was able to get the information, get the foundation on how to get started. I did have a couple of barriers with the illustrator. Actually, at the end, he ghosted me without completing the book, but thank God he always had people waiting to help me. I was like, okay, God, I need to finish this book. I need you to send someone. And he sent, someone else to be able to pick up those pieces and allow me to complete the book, and I had to get over all like maybe discouragement, but like I said, my husband was there, family and friends were there telling me to keep going, encourage me to keep going. But if someone would like to get into book writing, because I've actually, since, I've published my book, people have come up to me, letting me know, texting me, inboxing me, letting me know how they, were thinking about writing books or how they're working on a book, and and just kind of asking questions about it, and I just always encourage them, first, get it out your head, go for it, and usually that's what kind of get them to going. But I think with writing with our people, I think writing books that represents them, I think that kind of makes it better for them to want to read an actual book, because I know whenever as I was selling some of the books and as I hand the books to the children, it's like a couple of them, they just, they would take them and hug the book, or they, their face would light up because they actually see themselves, in the book, and make them excited to actually want to read the book, and actually we've set up, I'm going to have a audio book where on YouTube, I'm setting up a YouTube channel, and it's actually have my book. My daughter set it up where my book is going to be in audio where she's reading the book. So I'm going to reach the children that way. So if you want to be on your tablets, you're still going to get the book, So that's the route that I've, moved on to.
Yeah, because there's so many stories.
Yes.
And since in our lifetime, there's so many things that happen.
Yes.
Even though we don't feel like, what I'm saying, like, if you, wherever you were, like if you was in the city where, let's say, they had this one concert and all this stuff happened that went national news for a little bit, you can tell that story because if you was there, you can say, oh, here's the story. That,
yes.
And I think there's so many stories out there that we are missing that could be written by the person that lived it.
Exactly.
Which have more of an impact. Just like you said, like how many people have kids and then don't realize that their dog is more important than just having a dog. Because that's what I was thinking. But my wife was like, no, it could be way more important to her development than you think.
Because it shows responsibility,
Right.
Even confidence, and so there's a lot of benefits of having
And if you didn't tell that story, it probably, it resonated with me after I saw what she said. But in the beginning, it was like, I don't think this is going to work.
Right.
Because I'm like, it's a dog.
Yes.
And nothing against, animals or anything like that. But that was just how I grew up. It was just the pet. The pet is just the pet. Like, that's how you treat it. But it means a lot more if you open yourself up to things. And I think if we have more books.
Right. Because they even, help emotionally, if she's having a breakdown. You know what I mean? They're there. It's like they're really like your support system, so.
Yeah, Maxie don't play by herself.
You're right, exactly.
They're so smart too,
Very smart.
I know.
They're so smart too, I used to train dogs for the Air Force about 6 years.
And then we go diving more into.
And I only did that quick little plug just because how smart they are and just showing that, even when we go downrange, to the other countries, having the dog, there were times where I'd rather have my dog than somebody,
Yeah.
Every move I make, he right there, I get up, go to the bathroom, he right there.
I know.
They want to follow you everywhere.
Man,
so.
this little man makes Maxie. I don't even want to get her into this conversation. But, man, Maxie don't play about her mama or her sister.
Uh-huh.
She can care less about me.
Right. But she feel your vibe.
Yeah, she like, man, just feed me, bro. Just feed me, man. Just feed
Where mama?
me.
Where's sister?
Now, where my mama?
Yeah,
Mama's
exactly.
Yeah. And she comes to the bedroom and we leave the door cracked and she just hit that little pops.
Right.
Peeking there. If she see me, she turn around the other way. If she see mama, she got dead weight. She don't want to move, man.
Right.
And she a trip, man. This girl something else. But is there another book coming?
Yeah, of course. I'm planning on maybe at the end of, we're shooting for the end of the year.
Okay.
By the end of the year, should be.
So give us a little insight. We got insight on Will. We got the exclusive on Will's music, so let's get that.
Well, actually, I've written four more.
4?
Yeah, so I've actually,
Whoa.
I've written 4 more. So I'm trying to get this book, settled and everything. And I've actually reached out to an illustrator this before I came. And so, she's working on some things for me now that I'm just trying to once again, we're going to be bouncing off of each other, like
Some
which
mock-up.
way, yeah, which way. And I don't know if people are asking for a boy version of my book, the book now, but there's some other ones that,
You got that
We'll
smile.
have to
when
come-
you watch this show and you see the smile on her face at this moment.
well, we'll have to, come back on that. But
It's this
another
confidence.
another bouncing off of like which route to take.
Will, do you see the confidence?
What's
you see
that?
the confidence on your wife's face? Look, now what she say we was messaging getting on, she was like, it's my first time, I'm be nervous. And look at the confidence on her face. She comfortable now.
Yeah.
But let's go to you, Will. So you have how much music you have already? Like,
So I have an album. I'm going to release the entire album. I've just been releasing singles to kind of, feed the bear, so to speak. Until I drop the full album, which is coming soon. Prayerfully this will be the last single before I drop the entire album. So, the album is ready. Just in the final stages, and I think it's going to be a great, addition to the body, to everybody who, is already out. It's a different vein, different lane, and, I'm excited about it.
yeah, I mean, like, listen to your music. There's like with Testify, like just feel good Christian music, and then the other song that you have out right now,
Nobody Greater.
yeah,
Yeah.
that has a feel good music. I love the video too, especially where y'all
Thanks.
shot it at. Man, that was dope.
Thanks.
And I'm looking forward to
was
this
fun.
one. I'm looking forward to this one, but I didn't get into this because I was saving this question. But so you and your sister,
Yep. This particular single is entitled "Free," and that's my baby sister on the track with me, and she wrote, and sang. So, I have 7 sisters. If you didn't know,
Oh, boy.
I have 7 sisters. She's the youngest out of all of them, and very talented. I was excited. I've been trying to do something with her for years, and I'm excited that we finally were able to come together and.
so where are you falling in
something
line
amazing.
in this 7?
So it's 9 of us total, and I'm number 4. Yeah, so I'm
So
kind of
the
right
other-
in the middle.
The others, the older sisters.
No, I'm sorry, I'm 5.
You in the middle.
I'm right in the middle. Yeah, I'm right in the middle. My mom had 3 girls, a boy. 4 girls, a boy, 3 girls, a boy. So my brother is the youngest out of everybody.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Y'all sound just like my mother. My grandma had 9.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 boys, 7 girls. Now the ones at the top, they are top tier when they come down to the business of the family. So I was just wondering the same with yours. Like the ones at the top, are they top tier?
I think it's always that way.
Yeah, okay.
Because obviously they, the older ones help raise the younger
Younger
ones, or
ones,
they
right,
sometimes
yeah.
they might be in charge of babysitting, watching everybody. So yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
That's
my mom was
probably
the
never
baby,
gonna
and they
change.
still treat her like she the baby.
Yeah.
And you don't know nothing. Girl. Just sit on over there and sit down somewhere. We'll tell you what's going
I'm the baby,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You the baby, so
Yeah.
you know what it's like.
Yeah.
she's full too.
Yeah. Of course, you probably got more
And
brothers and
I don't-
sisters,
I
right?
don't help
Yes,
it either.
it's 7 of us.
So you got more brothers and sisters, though.
Actually, yeah. It's only 3 sisters and 4 brothers.
Yeah. So that's why she's spoiled, because
Yeah.
the brothers gonna take care
I
of
don't
the
know if
baby.
that's why. She just
Well, I mean, you a husband too, so that is,
yeah, and I
Right.
don't help it.
yeah. I know.
Right.
I made it even worse.
We got a lot in common because
Yeah.
Erica, she hates when I tell her that, and I'm calling you out. She hates when I tell her that, but I'm like, it's a shame how I done spoiled the mess out of you. And she'll just sit there and do the same thing yours doing, giggle. But thank y'all so much, man. It's such a blessing, man, to have y'all on here. Man, we got to bring you back in
Yes,
here, man,
sir.
especially
For
when the
sure.
album drops.
For
Get you
sure.
back in here when that new
Thank
book
you.
come out. I guess all 4 of them. We'll just bring you each one.
Right.
But this is what this show is about. It's really just opening up the doors to all our people that's out there doing great work for ministry, and just giving you guys the spotlight, man. Because I know it's a grind.
Yes.
It's not easy. Especially when you're trying to figure things out. You're going through the waters together. Like I was hearing you say, well, like when you first started writing the book, it was that's a lot of anxiety, and I can recognize that because my wife went through that too.
Exactly.
Because you're trying to figure out what to do.
Yes.
And communicating with the illustrator because you want everything to be perfect because
Exactly.
it's the first one. So
That was my
everything's
thing,
got to be
yeah.
perfect.
And my husband was like, it don't have to be, just take it because, I'm like, no, this is what I want. You know what I mean? That ain't right. I'm like, nah, I got to have it right.
The freckle
right.
off is 2 centimeters in the wrong
that
direction.
Was me.
Like, what?
That was me.
What? Baby,
I'm like, and I see that dot. No.
The head is bigger than the hands. Right. And I was like, wait a minute. It looks fine to me.
Right, no.
No, it's off. It's wrong. It's wrong. Look at that. Look at this. I'm like, wow, you are really into the details.
Yes. And then now, what people say about my book is like, we love the illustration. So I'm like, yeah.
There you go, man.
Exactly.
She's happy about hers too.
Yeah.
But again, thank y'all so much. And Tammy, tell me where everybody can find your book. Where do you get it at?
Okay, you can get it on my website at www.booktreepublishing.com or on Amazon.
There you go, booktreepublishing.com. We got to get it there because you can get an autograph, right?
Right, yeah.
Get it there, get it autographed, and let it go. Yes. And so I want to thank y'all for coming in, hanging out with us. I wanted this to be the two of you all together. That's that's my vision was.
Yes.
And then it was like, oh, they're on separate schedules, so we separated today. And look at what God did.
Exactly.
Look at what God did.
Yes,
I think that's where my strength came from also. So it calmed my
There you go.
nerves.
So you knew your man was gonna be here.
I was
girl.
you coming?
There she go giggling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick commercial break, y'all. We'll be right back with more Straight Talk to wrap the show up. Right at these words. Welcome to the all-new Straight Talk with your boy, Riccardo Montgomery. Send me your music videos for all the independent artists out there. We'd love to play it right here on this show. Just send it to straighttalk873@gmail.com. I'm your boy, Riccardo Montgomery, and we're here for you to get all your music out there to the world. So let's do it. Send it to me. I got you.
It's like we start our day off with Jesus Christ. We kind of set our minds.
Hi, I'm Will Stephanie, founder of Oracle Insurance Agency. I'd like to welcome you to our family-owned agency. And with our agency, we like to treat you like family. We're currently at our Omaha location. We have 2 other locations, one in Gilbert, Arizona, also one in Rapid City, South Dakota. Our unified goal as agency is to build a relationship with our clients and be a positive light in the communities we serve. As your independent agency, our mission is to be your calm in the storm with all that happens in insurance. We do that by finding out about what keeps you up at night and find solutions to help you sleep soundly, knowing that you have things taken care of and protected if that storm were to hit. Secondly, we also like keeping up with your changing needs by making sure your coverages are up to date with the best carrier for the best price. That's the benefit of being with an independent agency like Oracle Insurance. Give us a call so we can get to know you and see how we can help protect you from those storms.
Entrepreneurs want to sell more, build better relationships, and grow your bottom line? In today's competitive environment, businesses must attract more customers, generate new sales, and increase cash flow. Well, here's your solution. Try iTex. iTex is one of the largest cashless marketplaces in North America, generating over 250 million in transactions annually. Using iTex can generate new customers, new sales, and improve your bottom line. So visit itex.com and register now, or call 402-592-2918 for more information. iTex, changing people's lives, one barter at a time. May Brigade is your top choice for a full range of cleaning. Our experts house cleaners help you claim back time so you can spend time on what's important to you. Our professional staff is screened, trained, and insured to handle any request that comes our way, from regular or deep cleaning to new construction and move-out cleanings. May Brigade is a Christian-based cleaning company that is locally owned and green certified. Give us a call at 402-991-9652 for a free estimate and get 20% off just by referring Straight Talk. May Brigade is also looking for new people to hire, so just go to our website at www.maybrigade.com. May Brigade, we are your trusted house cleaners.
Straight talk with Riccardo Montgomery.
Well, that's it for this week's show, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the Thomases, man. Go out there and support my man Will. Support his wife Tammy. Get that book. It's out there on Amazon. But go to her website, like she said, and get that thing personal autograph. Don't forget, though. You know, I love talking about my guests, but we got to remember now there's 2 other books out there that I know of that you can get too. And it's from my wife, Erica Montgomery. It's called The Ugly Tree and The Craft Center book. And those are available on Amazon also. And you can go to her website, elegantwarriorinspired.com, get those personal autographs for yourself. Not trying to overshine each other, but we got to support all our authors that's out here in our community, especially writing children's books. These are for your kids. These are for your kids. And if we care about the culture, like we say we do, then we will support the people that's a part of the culture. And you don't have to be a part of the culture just to get a good content, but to someone who's local. And one thing I always notice about Omaha is that Omaha loves to support what's going on in Omaha. And we have 2 authors. We have more, and hopefully I can run into them, get them on the show, hear about their books, what made them write the books, give you a little bit of background, get you to get to know them a little bit better. I think that'd be awesome. But let's support these authors here that's out there right now. There's so much going on. She's Society Co. All these different things that's going on. Don't forget that's coming up on June the 11th on a Sunday. So June the 11th, She's Society Co. at the High V. So you go out there and find out more about them. They're on social media also. And there's just so much going on. And I just want to thank so many people for what they're doing in our communities to get the information out that we need out to support our local entrepreneurs, no matter what they are doing, and really support me because, you know, I do radio and TV and everything else. But y'all have a good weekend, man. Father's Day coming up. Juneteenth's coming up, man. Juneteenth and Father's Day is on the same weekend. So it's really, you should make that a 3-day weekend. Really a 4-day weekend. Take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, and Monday, and just enjoy yourself. Because it's Father's Day, then it's Juneteenth, and then it's go back to work time. So take the time off. Everybody in the country. Everybody in the United States, everybody in Omaha, everybody everywhere. You know, corporations, give everybody Friday to Monday off, to Tuesday. Say, when you leave work on Thursday, don't come back to Tuesday because it is Father's Day and Juneteenth, and man, we can't get no better than that. Celebrating everybody. But listen to all the music that you love to, man. This is Music History Month, and I'm bringing in some guests next week, man. We're going to talk about the history of music here in Omaha, and we're going to continue to go on because there's a lot of people that I've ran into that I just love hearing the stories. And these people, man, they got some amazing stories about back in the day, how the scene was and how everything was. Great musician, a lot of knowledge for our young folks, man. You have to pay attention to history. Listen to me before I head out. You have to pay attention to history because if you don't know where you came from, you're bound to repeat it. And let's not repeat this, man. There's been a huge gap. Omaha music scene was on the rise at one point, and then I guess we started thinking we was doing too much, and then we just fell off. But now, hey, we're back on the rise, man, and people are beginning to notice us and recognize us. And let's keep that going. And let's keep it there. Let's go to the mountaintop this time. Let's not start going up the mountain and then quit and get back to this valley and can't figure out how to get back up there. Let's go to the mountaintop. Let the world know that all the music, all the talent's right here. Omaha, to me, is going to be the home of gospel music, period. Just like Nashville is the home of country music and New York's the home of hip hop, Omaha is going to be the home of gospel music. We're going to make everybody come here. And we already started. Let's finish it. I'll see y'all next week right here. Straight Talk on KCRO and KCRO.com. The Heartland's Christian Voice. I'm your guy, your host, your man, your myth, the legend, and whatever else you want to call me. Mr. Media, I guess. Right here with Straight Talk. We'll see y'all next week. Y'all be blessed. Peace.